Over 300 people made suggestions for the name of this jig I tied. I've narrowed it down to 2. Now I have a bit of a dilemma. Hey everyone, Tony again with Iowa Panfishing. Did you notice something a little different about the intro? More on that in just a minute. Well, like I said, there were more than 300 entries to name this jig. Some pretty interesting entries, but I've narrowed it down to 2. These are my 2 favorite out of all of the entries I received. One was the Joker. You could see it in the color pattern. Now, with a little bit of concern about trademark issues, if I were to pick that one, I'd call it the Slab Joker. The Slab Joker. The other is Cotton Candy Grape. Cotton Candy Grape. It's a particular flavor of grape. The grapes are actually green. Of course, when you think of grape, you think of purple. The label for those particular kind of grapes are pink. I thought that was a pretty good name, pretty ingenious. So those are the 2 I've narrowed it down to, but I can't decide which one I'm going to pick. So you're going to pick it for me. It's either going to be Slab Joker or Cotton Candy Grape. Those are the 2 choices. Now, when I put out the last video and I said, hey, leave a comment below with your suggestion, well, a number of you did that. But most of the responses came on various fishing Facebook pages that I'm part of, and I appreciate all those entries. But for the vote, for the final vote between these 2 names, Slab Joker and Cotton Candy Grape, the only entries, the only votes that will count are the votes that appear in the comment section of this video. I will not be counting comments on any of the Facebook pages. So you actually have to click on the video and you have to leave your vote in the comment section here. Otherwise, I've got to jump around to a half a dozen different pages to add them all up. I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to go by the vote here on the video's comment section. So as soon as you can do that even now. You're watching the video. You can do that even now. Vote either Cotton Candy Grape or Slab Joker. Those are your 2 choices. Don't write 1 or 2. Write out the name. Cotton Candy Grape or Slab Joker. Those are the 2. I'll tally up the votes. I'll wait a couple of days, give people an opportunity to watch the video and put in their vote. And I will pick the name. Now, because I narrowed it down to 2, both the people who offered up the name Cotton Candy Grape and Joker, they're both going to receive these jigs. I think that's only fair. Now, there were multiple people who suggested Joker, so I'm going by the first person who made that suggestion. And in just a few minutes, I will announce their names, and both of you are going to receive probably about a half a dozen of these jigs, and I hope you put them to good use. All right, so back to what you saw in the intro to the video. I'm doing a thing. At least I'm going to try. Look, I know that there are hundreds, if not thousands, of people who are hand tying jigs. And I watch a lot of those channels. I've learned a lot from, I think, people who are probably some of the best at hand tying jigs. But I'm going to give it a shot too. And I'm going to make them available. And I'm not only going to give them away, but I'm also going to try to sell them as well. and I'm going to sell them under the banner of Bluegill Tony's Custom Jigs. Bluegill Tony Custom Jigs. Thankful to my friend Ron Godwin for making that logo for me. I really appreciate that. And people have been very generous as I've been having these conversations in the background, deciding what to do. Some folks who have their own websites for selling hand-tied jigs have offered to help me to get started. A couple of people have offered to promote some of the jigs. I got some great help from a brother by the name of Brad in my church as far as how to go about setting things up. And so I'm very thankful for all the help I've received thus far. And so I don't have a website yet. I don't have an Etsy store. I'm not selling them on eBay because it's just getting started. I want to see if this is actually going to take root and flourish. So for now, if you're interested in either buying some of the jigs that I've already tied, and here in a moment, you're going to see the 10 of the first patterns that I've tied. If any of those are appealing to you, or if you would like me to custom tie a jig for you, you tell me what kind of color head you want, what color body, what kind of tail, do you want any flash, how big you want it, 1/8, 1/16, 1/32, 1/48, 1/64. You tell me what you want and I will customize the jig for you. If you're interested in that, then I want you to email me at iowapanfishing@gmail.com. iowapanfishing@gmail.com. As you are about to see these jigs roll by here in the video, see what I've put together thus far. If you like them, I'd love to hear that from you in the comment section below. If you have suggestions on what I can do better, I would love to hear that too. I would appreciate any feedback you would have for me. So here we go. I'm gonna show you some of the patterns that I've tied, and then when I get back, I'm gonna announce the names of the two people who are gonna receive either the cotton candy grape or the slab joker. Two people are gonna receive those as gifts. All right, here's what I've been tying so far. I hope you like them. All right, so what did you think of those jigs? Be gentle, be honest, but be gentle. I'm a sensitive guy. I hope you liked them. And again, if any of those seem appealing to you, if those are jigs you might like me to tie for you, or if you have something else in mind, email me at iowapanfishing@gmail.com, iowapanfishing@gmail.com. I'm still working out pricing, still working out shipping and things like that, and so we could work together on that. But email me at iowapanfishing.com, and let's see if I can get some of these custom jigs into your hands, onto the end of your lines, under the water, and into the mouths of your favorite fish. All right, so here are the two winners. Now again, this is the only one that I haven't named yet. It's either going to be Cotton Candy Grape or Slab Joker. Cotton Candy Grape or Slab Joker. So several people again suggested the name Joker. And so I thought the fairest thing to do was to select the person who I added Slab to the name. I didn't want to just go by Joker because of possible trademark issues. So I added Slab to that. But the first person who suggested Joker was someone by the name of Bryce Wycall. Bryce Wycall. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your last name. It's Wical. Bryce Wycall. So I'm going to be sending you some of these jigs. I need you to email me, Bryce, at iowapanfishing@gmail.com, iowapanfishing@gmail.com with a mailing address. And as soon as I can get some more of these tied, I'm going to send about a half dozen or so of them out to you with the hope that you'll catch some fish. The person who suggested the name Cotton Candy Grape, and as far as I know, this is the only person who suggested this name, that goes to Justin Swartwood. Justin Swartwood, Swartwood. And forgive me also if I somehow messed up your last name. So Justin, because you picked the name Cotton Candy Grape, I'm going to be sending you out half a dozen or so of these jigs, hoping for you, just like I hope for Bryce, that you're going to catch some fish on them. Now, we have to decide which one is going to be the name of this jig. So again, I am only going to count the votes of those who comment, who cast their vote in the comment section of this YouTube video. I will be posting this on several fishing channels, and I know I'm going to get several votes in the comment section of those posts, and I'm not counting any of them. So I'm only going to count the votes that come into this YouTube video as a comment on this YouTube video. I will wait a few days and we'll see what happens. I hope you'll wish me luck on this new venture. I'm not going to quit my day job at all. No chance of that. But I'm hoping that I could put some of these hand-tied jigs in the hands of other people. I'm hoping maybe that'll be you. So if you're at all interested, and again, if you have suggestions on what you've seen so far and anything I could do to make them better, or if you just want to encourage me, I'll take it. You can email me at iowapanfishing@gmail.com, iowapanfishing@gmail.com. All right, let the final vote begin. This will be a vote. It will be not an electoral college kind of vote. It will be an actual popular vote. And whoever has the most votes between Bryce and Justin will be declared the winner, and that will be the official name for this jig. All right. Thanks for having a little bit of fun with me today. If even at my expense, I don't care. So I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for joining me for this edition of Iowa Pan Fishing. Until next time, God bless, and let's go fishing.